Hey Scotties, I'm Acacia Hayes, Editor-in-Chief of the Scottie Channel. Welcome to G-Town You Know. On today's episode, members of Glasgow High School's DECA Club win awards at their state competition, spring sports get into full swing, and GHS students and teachers make their NCAA tournament predictions. The Scottie Channel also takes a look at recent projects in the art room. But first, we have Jake Kessler with the headlines.
Hey Scotties, I'm Jake Kessler, digital editor and the anchorman of headlines of G-Town You Know. This guy gets it. And these are your headlines. Members of Glasgow High School's DECA Club won the following awards at their state competition. DECA Driver, first in hospitality tourism. Bo Shelton, second in marketing. Connor Webb, second in entrepreneurship. And Katie Jo Simmons was elected as the Region 2 Vice President of Finance. Congratulations to these students, and the Scottie Channel will speak with them later in this episode to hear more about their experience. GHS hosted 9th grade preview night Wednesday evening, where current 8th graders learn about various programs and opportunities at Glasgow High School. Thanks to everyone who contributed their time to this event. If you didn't get a chance to see Glasgow High School's production of Footloose the Musical, or if you liked it so much that you want to see it again, it's now streaming at scottiechannel.com. Speaking of student productions, Glasgow Middle School will be presenting High School Musical 2 at 7 p.m. Friday and Saturday and at 2:30 p.m. on Sunday. Seniors, please check the scholarships in Google Classroom. Many are due next week, so make sure you don't miss out. Students that park in the back parking lot, please remember that you are only to park in areas with your assigned number. Any spots with no number are reserved for faculty and staff. Please be mindful where you park to ensure that you don't get a parking ticket, because we know who you are, we know where you live, and we will find you. The GHS Quick Recall team made the governor's stage for the 7th consecutive year at the KAAC State Championship. The Scotties placed 5th overall, with Mary Kate Vance individually placing 7th in language arts, and Will Perosi, former headlines anchor, placing 8th in social studies. Way to go, Scotties. Pause for a moment. Let me see it. I want to see it. I want to see it. Hilarious. Members of the GHS Spanish Club recently visited Glasgow Preschool Academy and taught Spanish lessons to the students. The Scottie Channel will have more on this in a future episode. And now, with the Glasgow headlines over, it's now for the headlines in other news. Who's got him? You got him. Thank you. We're so desperate for news sometimes. In other news, a 60-year-old Florida man broke the push-up world record as he completed 3,264 push-ups in 1 hour. We did the math on this. How many push-ups is that per minute? Or it's
almost a little less than 1 second for an entire hour.
Can anybody else do that in here? That many push-ups? Braxton could? Could you? He's nodding his head yes. That reminds me of the time the Scottie Channel went around the school to see who could do the most push-ups in a minute. We got footage of that too. Let's check that out.
8, 10.
You take
More. 50.
Yeah, 30.
51.
Woo!
43. 52. 40. 32.
35. 43.
New record.
Oh.
56.
57.
58. 54. 35. Let's go.
Let's go.
66. Speed growth.
I'm so
79. 80. You got 10 seconds. You got 10 seconds.
You got 10 seconds.
81. 82.
Don't give up.
3. 4. Come on.
I was in there too, but I slipped up. But if I didn't slip up, I could have done more. I could have beat this guy probably. In other news, two swamp monkeys.
Apparently,
What is a swamp monkey?
a monkey who lives in a swamp.
Swamp monkey. Hold on. What? This is real. Anyways, 2 swamp monkeys briefly escaped from their enclosure at St. Louis Zoo. What is it with monkeys always escaping zoos? That is seriously like an epidemic. There's monkeys always escaping from zoos. That's kind of like the time the Scottie Channel staff found a snake and put it in a cardboard box. Did we get footage of that?
I think so.
You just did something.
Yeah, I'm being like everybody gets to do something.
Yeah, I did too, buddy. I still do that.
You got a video.
We're going to the middle school, but I found the snake in Mr. Perkins' room, and he said be discreet about it.
Oh, you're lying to me.
Yeah.
This is a lie.
No, it's not.
It's not in here.
You're not video. I thought you're videoing me.
No, we were just kidding.
Rage monster.
What's your name, guys?
Oh, we're signing up to go to the middle school.
Yes.
For
Scottie Channel.
Scottie Channel.
Yes, ma'am. But we found the snake in Mr. Perkins' room.
And they're going to take it over to
and-
middle school?
He said be discreet about it so we don't freak anybody out. But do we need to put it in the parking lot?
Is it in that box?
Yes. Yeah.
Are you flipping kidding me?
Look at the snake.
Don't do that. Don't do that.
Look
Don't
at
do
the
that.
snake.
Don't
Just look
do
at
that.
the snake.
You can put that on out.
Just look at the
JC,
snake.
they playing with me.
I'm
All right.
good.
JC, they playing with me. I look.
You don't do with snakes.
All right, I'm about to knock out your hand.
The snake's gonna be loose. The snake's gonna be loose.
JC. I don't do stuff like that.
I wasn't part of that. I just want to make people know that I was not a part of that at all and I had nothing to do with it. So please let me walk the line. And that's our headlines. Here's another Scottie Channel reporter with our next segment. 4 Glasgow High School DECA members won awards at this year's state convention. DECA is an association that develops business and leadership skills for students such as these.
So I joined DECA freshman year, and not freshman year, sorry, sophomore year. And I won VP of Finance, so I kind of go there and I help. And I really love DECA because it helps me understand business, and it's really fun. You make connections.
Originally, I joined because it was a couple days off school, was like excused. But now, like I really enjoyed it, and there's so much good that comes out of it. Because if you're looking to be in the business field, it just really gets you a step ahead. Just knowing all about business and marketing. So yeah.
Their experience with DECA helps them illustrate a better image and better understanding of the careers and life ahead of them.
I participate in travel and tourism testing. Last year, I participated in travel and tourism group role play, which is where you go in front of a panel of judges and you solve problems for a company. It influences what I want to do because I want to go into the entertainment industry, but I want to own my own entertainment business. And I do travel and tourism because people need to travel to go see like concerts and things.
Me and a lot of friends, we go to DECA, help make connections, help build friendships, and form into leadership roles that might help us later on in our careers. So as we were competing, we ran into some people, socialized a little bit, do a little bit of studying, things like that to help compete. I want to go into construction or something like a blue-collar trade, and I think that would help me build business connections.
And there's competitions at every convention, offering a wide variety of events for participants. Nevertheless, these members all agree on the positive feel they get from attending.
Had a lot of good food, met a lot of new friends, and so I took my test, and I felt pretty good about it, but I really didn't expect to be up on the stage, and then when I heard my name to go up there, and then I won second place, and so yeah, I was pretty...
It was really fun. It was kind of nerve-wracking going in because we have to talk to a judge about a scenario and we have to answer all the questions for that. But it was fun and nerve-wracking. I learned a lot of stuff. I met a lot of people.
Lastly, 2 members left the Scottie Channel with a note encouraging anyone interested in DECA to definitely join.
If you want to join DECA, be sure that to talk to Mr. Gibson. Make sure you have a reason of why you want to. Maybe you want to know how to communicate in a business sense or be more informed about business and opportunities, and make sure you have a business class.
Yeah, I think if you're not in DECA, you should definitely give it a shot.
Reporting from Glasgow High School, I'm Jake Kessler, Scottie Channel.
The 1-2 again. Inside corner. The Royals, 2015 World Champions. Chiefs are Super Bowl champions here in Miami. Kansas completes the biggest championship comeback. And the Kansas City Chiefs have won Super Bowl 57.
It's not easy being a Kansas fan. Sure, we win national championships, Super Bowls, but all that doesn't matter the day the Jayhawks get knocked out in the NCAA tournament. I dread walking down the halls. I know they'll berate me, chastise me. If you write down all the negative words in the English dictionary, they won't ever come close to the things they'll say to me.
Hey Scotties, I'm Reese Thornberry, sports editor of the Scottie Channel. The Glasgow baseball and softball teams both earned victories in their season openers. The Scottie Channel spoke to some players and coaches about the start to their new year.
Actually pretty pleased about that. We put up 19 runs. Not so much pleased on the other pack that they put up 9 runs, but last year our season high was, I think, 22. But, you know, if you score 19 runs, you're going to win a lot of ball games. We're pretty pleased about that.
It feels really good to set the tone for the season.
We went in yesterday. Our theme for this year is called Angry Confidence. Be angry that no one has confidence in you all, but have confidence in yourselves, and be angry that, like I said, that people don't have confidence in you. So our season is trying to prove people that we're a solid team, and I think that's a good start.
It felt good. Whenever we were like kind of bad like 3 years ago, that was our first win that we had. And so that's like a win we expect to have every year. So it felt good to start off with a win.
We got to get on the field, into the facility a little bit. We got to clean up the errors. I'll give them a pass. It was 30 degrees or 28 degrees, whatever it was. It was cold last night, so I'll give them a pass. We made too many errors last night. If we want to be the team that we know we can be, we can't be making that many errors.
It started out a little rough, but at the end I think everything started working a little better, just like nerves and everything. But it felt good to like show the work that I put in the off season. Ellery Haynes went 4 for 6 last night. Emery Gardner went 4 for 6 last night. Addison McCoy pitched a good game, and Lucy Richardson did a good game behind the plate. There's a lot of good things last night, but those 4 stood out to me the most.
Our hitting has definitely improved. Like you can see with like the 19 runs that it's good with hitting. We just need to improve with fielding and clean that up a little bit. Just cut down on the errors and like work together as a team, like in the tough situations where we're like struggling to like finish out the game.
It felt good. Good way to start the season with a win, especially without a scrimmage before.
And how did it feel to have 7 strikeouts in the season opening game?
Pretty good. Made myself pretty confident. Good way to start off.
It feels good. We pitched it well last night. We played well. Had a lot of guys make contributions to the success of the team last night. It feels good, and we hope that we can build from that. We want to challenge our boys every time we go out versus the best competition we can possibly find, and we certainly opened the season up last night with a challenging ball club. And as I said earlier, we pitched it well, and it made it a little easier to play defense, and had some really good defensive play, and had some a lot of quality at bats with some big hits in key situations, and that really is the ingredients for successful baseball. Well, you know, honestly, we're behind in the hitting game because last night was the first time we'd seen any live competition. We missed our 2 scrimmages for weather, so I think that's pretty good. To be disciplined at the plate and to not swing at bad pitches. And on the other side of that, now we need to learn how to get better, which is a very difficult thing to do, to hit in 2-strike situations, to put balls in play, and you know, it's a whole different mindset. So, but yes, discipline last night with the. I didn't even realize that, but that's a nice statistic if you're into that kind of thing.
The GHS volleyball team will be hosting an open gym from 3:30 to 5:30 p.m. Monday, March 27th in the GHS gym. Make sure to bring a KHAA physical to participate. Members of the GHS track opened up their season at Greene County yesterday. We'll have more on that in a future episode. Former Scottie shot putter Jesse Stewart is having her jersey retired at Western Kentucky University during a ceremony on April 1st. Fun fact, Stewart actually brought WKU its first ever NCAA national championship title. Congrats to the Warren Central boys basketball team for winning state championship. Way to bring back the trophy to the 4th region. Japan earned its third World Baseball Classic title after defeating the U.S. 3-2. The final out came when Angels pitcher Shohei Ohtani struck out his MLB teammate Mike Trout. Earlier this week, the men's NCAA tournament was just narrowed down to 16 teams, and according to ESPN, every single bracket is broken, but the Scottie Channel conducted an investigation and was able to speak with the one man who claims to have the perfect bracket.
What's up, Scotties? I'm Ryan Randall, and I'm here with Dalton, who apparently picked every game right so far in the bracket. And according to him, he says he has no intention messing that up, and the rest of his picks are locks. You can go ahead and book it. So, Dalton, first off, I got to ask, how'd you pick Arizona and Princeton? I feel like that was like one of the biggest locks at the tournament.
I just thought Arizona was just frauds. They're just not very good. And, Princeton, they're just some Ivy League boys, 4.0, and they're some shooters.
Hey, that's a good pick right there. And what about Purdue and Farley Dickinson? Like Zach Edey, I feel like everybody thought he would just absolutely eat that game. What was your strategy going into that one?
Everybody thinks he's the best player because he's like 7'6", but honestly, he's not that good. He's kind of a fraud. So I'd pick Farley Dickinson, obviously.
Hey, size doesn't mean anything if you don't have any skill. And what about Iowa and Auburn? I feel like that was another close game that many people overlooked, but you obviously knew what you were doing. You picked that right.
Yeah, Auburn's pretty good. Iowa's just not the best this year. They have Chris Murray, but I just didn't see them winning.
And to finish it off, what about Virginia and Furman? Once again, I feel like that was almost a lock game. How'd you just know that Furman was going to pull the upset there?
Furman's just them. They're just dogs, man. Virginia's just a bunch of frauds. They've lost 3 years in a row to a lower seed. It's just, I knew they were going to lose. It's a bunch of frauds.
They were indeed frauds. Hey, go Scotty.
Until next time, follow GHS High School Athletics on social media for the latest in Scotty sports news.
Please enjoy Glasgow High School's totally awesome performance of Footloose the Musical!
Tonight I gotta cut loose, footloose, kicked off your Sunday shoes. I'm trying to tell you just to light your way back home. Everything that she needs.
A stop sign means stop.
Officer, I thought I did.
And another thing, boy, your music is way too loud.
Oh, so you pulled me over because my music's too
You
loud.
can drop the attitude right now.
Okay. Book 'em, Key. Introduced. Brent McCormick.
6. Is he gone? 7. 8. I'm free. Something in the ozone, shivers on my backbone, making me rock and roll. Oh, heaven help me. Louie, Marie, shake it for me. Oh, my love, come on, let's go. Everybody cut, everybody cut. Everybody cut, everybody cut.
Recently, we spoke to some GMS students about their upcoming musical of
High School Musical 2.
Let's take a closer look at these amazing kids and this feature performance directed by Shep Shepard. Today I'm here with
Carly Hagan, Sharpay Evans,
Chloe Bull,
Gabriela Montes,
Trace Brooking, Ryan Evans.
High School Musical 2 is about all of the East High students officially going into summertime. It mainly takes place at Lava Springs, which Sharpay's dad owns, and it features the love story of Gabriella and Troy, and Sharpay tries to interfere with that. Lots of excitement, lots of sad times, lots of angry times, and frustrating times.
And lots of dancing, right?
A little too much.
I'm most excited for everybody to get to see the show.
High School Musical 2 will be performed March 24th and 25th at 7 p.m. and March 26th at 2:30 p.m. here at the Glasgow High School's auditorium. Tickets will be $8, sold at the door, or you can pre-order on Ludus.com.
Good luck to our GMS Scotties as they perform High School Musical 2 this weekend. For Scottie Channel, I'm Jasmine Hodge.
And we can't wait to see you there. Peace out, Wildcats!
What's up, cousin? What you doing?
Hey man, I'm just looking through the yearbook at some old good pictures of us, got some good old memories and stuff, yeah. Did you get the newest one yet?
No, can I still get it?
I don't know, man.
Don't worry, you still can.
Hello, my name is Markel Evans, and I want to tell you this year the yearbook would be the best it has ever been. You get to share it with your loved ones, family, look back at it in 10 years and like, oh, I've changed, I've grown as a person.
Here's some ways to get your hands on your own yearbook today. There's a QR code that you can scan that'll lead you to the website.
Man, I can't wait to buy my yearbook. How much is it?
$60. It's only $60. For
I could do it
$60.
again.
Can I get that old yearbook? This ain't no yearbook. I don't want this. G-Town.
No, really smile. Okay, tell him to stop.
Usually on Sundays, me and the gang just kind of get together and watch the Scottie Channel.
I'm here. I'm back. You guys miss me?
So, I was just watching the Scottie Channel with my friends, and this creep walked up behind me and started watching it with us.
I miss you. Where have I been? I've been outside for once. Now I'm back.
So I was just doing my job, vacuuming, so whatever, and walk over behind them. They was watching the Scottie Channel. So I pulled out my phone, watched the Scottie Channel while I was vacuuming.
Let's get things rolling,
The Scottie Channel is it's premium work. I love the Scottie Channel. And am I really acting? Who really knows?
We can get into some headlines. So, Glasgow High School showed up this week at the Beta Club State Edition.
And we actually met each other at the Scottie Channel convention.
Yeah, ever since that Scottie Channel convention, we've just been best pals.
Yeah, it's actually brought us closer together.
Oh yeah. Are we really friends or are we just paid actors?
Who knows?
Is this the Scottie Channel?
Yeah, it is.
I mean, it is. Wow.
This week we visited Glasgow Middle School's art room to see what they were working on. Students started a new project where they mimicked the graffiti style. We will follow up on this as more progress is made.
Hey Scotties, I'm Haley, and I'm here with
Lunix,
Carson Connor,
Leanna Laysam.
and we're going to be talking about the AP art pieces. So Lunix, what was your inspiration for the winding roads?
Well, I wanted something contrasting, and fall and cityscape kind of struck my mind.
And what was your guys' topic for the AP piece in general?
Well, currently my individual topic is connecting things to the circus.
And overall, what's your favorite part about the class?
Well, I like to do independent projects and dabble to do some research and never know what I might get.
So, Carson, what was your inspiration for this piece?
My inspiration for this piece was the body as a landscape. The body parts are made to be hills, and the sky is kind of just blue, but more focused on the different limbs and the different body parts as kind of rolling hills.
And what's your overall topic for AP Art?
The body as an artwork.
And what's your favorite part about AP Art?
Getting to explore using different mediums.
And Layana, what was your inspiration for this piece?
So my inspiration for this piece is I actually looked at one of my senior soccer photos, and looking at it, I made a collage out of magazines and acrylic paint to create my overall composition for this piece.
And what's your overall topic for AP Art?
My overall topic is just emotions of me, like from a child until now.
And what's your favorite part about AP Art?
My favorite part about AP Art is just getting to try out different materials and just making a lot of art and just having fun. So.
Thanks to everyone who helped out with today's show. Until next week, this is G-Town You Know.
Who do you have winning the March Madness tournament?
Bama, all the way.
I got Marquette, you know.
Alabama. Probably Alabama.
Stop.
Who do I have
Stop,
winning it?
Louisville. Wow.
Go Carter.
Go Bulldogs.
Gonzaga?
What?
Gonzaga?
Yeah. Lindsey Wilson. I don't know, like the blue team?
Kentucky?
Are they blue?
UK?
Okay.
They're Why?
Blue's a nice color. I just hope all the teams have fun.
Alabama. Alabama. Kentucky.
Alabama.
Alabama.
Texas A&M.
Kentucky.
Personally, I gotta choose Alabama.
I gotta go with the Cats. Go UK.
I got UConn.
I got a bone to pick with you.
Alabama's going to win the whole thing.
My prediction is Alabama.
I chose Alabama.
Alabama.
Alabama all the way.
Alabama roll tide.
Alabama.
Alrighty.
I'm not even playing the bracket game.
Alabama.
That someone will win.
I got Bama all the way.
Alabama all the way.
Make fun of me all you want. I know. I'm illiterate. Students that back and the back.
Bang.
Was narrowed down to just 16 teams. And according to ESPN, every single congrats to the world. Congrats to the Warren Central. This one's going to take a while. The Glasgow baseball and softball teams birth. No.